Greetings, it's Iain from RTO, and welcome to a Saturday. This week, Richard's having a rest, a well-deserved rest, but I've got Nick and Mike, and we're going to do something on something that we all love, and that's two-tone. But the expert on two-tone is my learned colleague from Corby, Nick. So tell the folks in as brief as you can about what two-tone ska is.
Yeah, morning. Basically, two tones are a progression. It's part of the evolution chain from ska, blue beat, reggae, rock steady, that sort of thing. Now, a lot of these songs, tunes we're going to mention and talk about aren't on the two-tone label. Some of them appeared on the two-tone label briefly. And the reason for that being is the two-tone label basically signed up bands, but they allowed them to leave and progress and go on to bigger labels if a better deal came along for them. And that's why you'll see things like Bad Manners on the Magnet label, for example, etc., etc. They did record on two-tone for the Dance Craze film and album, but really they were a Magnet label band. Madness progressed from two-tone, went on to Stiff and bigger and better things. That's why you'll probably think, well, hang on, they're not a two-tone band. They weren't on two-tone. There's your reason why.
I think that's perfectly summed up. Thank you very much. So let's bring up the thing. I do apologise that for some reason they're now putting ads, so ignore them. And I'm not paying $4.99 a month just to have them there. So as you can see, everything is black and white today. I've kept it really in the thing. We've got the usual ones: top drawer, excellent, good, average, okay, and poor. I can't see much going in the poor on this one. So Nick's going to kick us off. And the first one we're going to look at today is The Prince from Madness. Got to number 16 in 1979.
Yeah, their first song, Madness, and it's a homage to one of their heroes and one of the main players of the ska sort of era, Prince Buster. I think it's a good tune. I quite like it. You could argue it's not their best. It's certainly not their worst. I do enjoy it. I'd put it in excellent.
Right. Yeah, I think you summed that up, Nick. For me, ska and the whole two-tone thing was a real sort of breath of fresh air, and I think that the Prince was possibly the first two-tone song that I heard. Maybe it was something by the Specials, but certainly, in the early days, and I didn't really know anything about the roots of ska music. I don't think I knew who Prince Buster was, but over the years, you get to learn the history of these things, don't you? And, the whole music becomes more enjoyable, in my opinion, when you know where it comes from. But I think I'm with you, Nick. I think I'd put this into excellent. It's not quite top drawer, is it?
No, not quite. It's a damn good song. Damn good song. Not a bad effort for your very first single, is it?
No.
I can't add anything else to it because I think it deserves to be an excellent. It's a catchy little tune, and of course, it's got the wonderful Lee Thompson's signature saxophone on it, so it's always going to be good. So I think that's a pretty decent one to put it in, and we'll put it in excellent. Okay, up next, this was from 1980. It's by the Selector, and it's 3 Minute Hero. Got to number 16 as well.
Yeah, Yeah, well, I've actually seen them do this live. Like a lot of two-tone songs, it's a great sort of bouncy, dancing, sing-along, hand-clapping tune. For, I do apologise if you can hear my granddaughter wailing in the background. Yeah, another kind of bordering excellent top drawer. I'd put it in excellent, just behind the Prince.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Another great song. I think it's one of those songs. It's best experienced live. You know, it's a song that you have to get up and dance to it, don't you? You know, even if you're not much of a dancer like me. Yeah, it's a lovely song. I don't think it's top draw though. Again, yeah, I have to agree with you, Nick. It's excellent, but not quite up there with Prince. It's close, but not quite. So, yeah, excellent.
This is quite easy. I quite agree. I mean, you say it's right. It's a really good dance tune. I mean, I was starting to do like, you know, play the music at my youth club, and you put this on, and everyone would boogie, and even some of the youth club leaders liked it. So that's saying something, doesn't it? You know, that, you know, 12, 13-year-olds are bopping to this, and so are the yeah, I think it's definitely excellent, and it can go in behind Prince. There we go. So our next one is Bad Manners. This got to number 15. They all sort of hovered around in the top 20, and it's Lip Up Fatty.
Yeah. What a name for a song. And another one of those sort of great, sort of joyous, happy, clappy, bounce along type songs. And if anybody could do it, then Buster Blood Vessel can. Or his real name's Douglas Trendle.
Yeah, a lot of money being called Douglas Trendle, though, would he?
Well, no.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right, does
it? Another excellent one. I'd put it behind the Selector.
Yeah. I mean, Bad Manners, and we'll be talking a bit more about them. There's some more in there, but they were kind of seen by a lot of people as a bit of a novelty act, weren't they? But there's far more to Bad Manners than that. But this, you just get the image of Buster with his tongue sticking out, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, on the stage, you know, and yeah, it's great fun. Again, one of those tunes that is probably best experienced live. But yeah,
and I've seen it live as well.
Because I agree with you, Nick. It goes in excellent.
Yeah. I've seen him doing it. I've seen him a few times live, and the energy he's got, and you know, bouncing all over the stage and that. Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, we used to sing this at school a lot, you know, especially if someone big come past, you know, lip yeah, it's infectious. It's infectious, that song. And I know this is a bit boring, but it is excellent. I don't think it's good enough to go in top drawer. It's more than good. So we'll pop him in there. Okay, what have we got next? A single from 1979, a cover of a Smokey Robinson song done by The Beat. And it is Tears of a Clown. Got to number 6.
I love The Beat. They're one of the bands from that era. I don't think they got the credit they really deserve. Probably because they were a Birmingham band. Tears of a Clown. I remember the Smokey Robinson one. Brilliant tune. Yeah, and if it's one thing two-tone and this sort of genre is guilty of, it's good sort of dance tunes. And this is another one. I'd put it in excellent. Just behind the Prince, literally. They're kind of neck and neck.
Yeah. The Beat, again, one of my favourites. There, you know, there's 3 or 4 bands here that sort of really kind of sum up ska and two-tone, and the Beat is one of them, or the English Beat, as they're known in the US, as if there was another band called the Beat. You know, surely not. Yeah, absolutely brilliant cover version, and this is the thing that, you know, with the whole sort of two-tone stuff, they weren't afraid to do cover versions, but whenever they did, it was always something new, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's new
You know,
and fresh.
they put their imprints on it, and I think this is Virgin on top draw. So I agree with you slightly on this, Nick. I think it goes just slightly above the Prince in excellent.
Yeah, I'd be happy enough with that.
You two, I mean, you know, this is a very good cover. You know, when people do covers, especially of classic songs like Tears of a Clown, you've got to give it justice, and the Beat did. And then, you know, it made it a more dancey sort of get up again. I think this is right. You've got it right, Nick. This music, it makes you want to dance, even if you're not very good at dancing.
Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore.
No, I couldn't. Not on my knees. But I think it is excellent, and I think it's even better than the Prince. It's got you know, as much as I love the Prince, I think Tears of the Clown is just one of those classic songs. Okay, moving on. Debut single now from the Specials. Got to number 6, and it's the Brilliant Gangsters.
Yeah. This is going to be the first one in the top drawer. You can't talk about this sort of stuff without mentioning the numero uno single that kicked it all off, and it's a reworking on Prince Buster's song Al Capone. This is the one that kicked it all off. It deserves to be in top drawer. What more can I say? Top drawer all the way.
Yeah. Again, you know, this was a song, as you know, I said before with the Prince. You know, that was a breath of fresh air. But yeah, so Gangsters was released before the Prince, was it? Is this the first release?
Yeah, this is the very first release on the two-tone label.
Because they all seem to, you know, that Madness and Specials seem to come along sort of pretty much at the same time as each other, didn't they?
Yeah, but Specials album and One Step Beyond were both released on the same day.
Yeah. And this is fantastic. Yeah. I love the whole setup of it. You know, it sounds like it sounds a little bit like sort of it's being played on a cinema organ.
Yeah.
You know, and I love it. Yeah, but top drawer, absolutely, it's the best one so far on our list.
Yeah,
couldn't agree more. It is a fantastic tune, and I think at the time it came out, there was so much angst and, you know, race thing going on, and this band come along with black people, white people. It didn't matter. They were playing great music, and I think it just showed the unity of music. That doesn't matter what your background is, you get together, and it's Terry Hall, you know, at his most best. You know, one of the best singers of this genre of music, sadly missed. He everything he touched turned to gold. It's top drawer every day of the week. There we go. Straight in there. Okay, now here's a really odd one. And this is one of the ones I put in. It's didn't chart. It's by a band called Swinging Cats, and they only released one thing in 1980, and it's called Mantravani.
It's, to me, when you're sort of on the periphery, you're sort of just on the outside of all these great bands and that. It's extremely difficult for a new band to sort of break into it and become accepted. You need a song that's a real showstopper, one that's going to grab you by the old whatsits and make you take notice. It's an okay song for me. I'd put it in good. It's a good tune. I don't think it's really up there with the top boys and girls. So yeah, good. I wouldn't put it in average or below. I'd put it in good. It's a good effort, but it's not that real sort of showstopper type song for me.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go and listen to this. I didn't know it. I'd forgotten all about it.
Yeah.
Which is
I hadn't heard it for a long time.
A band that didn't didn't make it in any big way. The single didn't chart, but yeah, it's, for me, it doesn't quite have that sort of spirit of Two Tone. It's not the same as the other songs that we've talked about already. It doesn't quite do it for me, and I think it's verging on sort of good to average, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
The only reason I know about this is I've got a friend who's had an older sister, and she'd got this single, and if she's still got this, it must be worth a few quid now.
I've seen that bloke at Leeds.
Yeah,
he does all the 7-inch singles.
Yeah,
it's on his wall behind him.
Right. So it's going to be expensive then.
35 quid.
Ooh.
Yeah, she'd probably have paid 90p or something ridiculous for it. Yeah, I mean, it's not brilliant, but I thought I'd put it in because it is one of them rarities. And I don't think it's top drawer or excellent. It's good. It's bordering good average.
It's an album track, really.
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah. So I think good's a good place to put it. Okay, up next, another debut single. This one's from the Body Snatchers. Number 22, Let's Do Rock Steady.
Another great sort of bounce along, jumping up and down tune. I don't think it's their best. I'd put it in good. As much as I like them, I'd put it in good. Ahead of Mantravani.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a thing about female vocalists, I think, and I like this. I think it's pretty good. Again, it's a great sort of dance tune, isn't it? But it's not, as you say, Nick. It's not their best, and let's put it in good. But like you say, better than Mantravani.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a good song, but it's a little bit. I find it a little bit cheesy in places, but I do like it. But so it's borderline average good. But if you're going to go with the average in this, I'll put it in good. I think they certainly do better.
Yeah,
but you are right. It is a little bit better than Mantravani. Okay, this next one is quite a modern one, and it came out in 2022, and it's by Rhoda Dakar, carrying on with that Body Snatchers theme, and it's a cover of a Morrissey song, "Every Day's Like Sunday."
Yeah, this is the only one out of the series of 7-inch covers she did that I haven't got. And can I find it anywhere? No, I bloody well can't. Cracking cover. Some might say it's the best of all of that sort of. I think it's 5 or 6 singles she's done covers. Some people say it's the best. It's a damn good one. I'd put it in excellent.
Yeah. I love Rhoda Dakar. I think it's since you showed me a copy of the album Versions Girl, Nick, and then I think at the next Leeds Record Fair I found a copy, and I bought it, and since then there's been a dub version of the album, and then there's a sort of Rhoda Dakar sings the Body Snatchers. Got a issue, I think, and I just love her voice. I think she's fantastic, and she really does anything she sings. She does it justice, and this is lovely and it's excellent.
I'm going to upset a lot of people. I think it's better than Morris's version.
Oh, undoubtedly, yeah. Yeah, I'm a man that owns no Smiths or Morrissey albums. So
I just think it's a far better song. She give it the lift that Morrissey couldn't, and I think it's an excellent cover. When people do covers, they're either going to do them brilliantly or they're awful. This is definitely brilliant, and it is an excellent.
And she doesn't prance around on stage waving flowers.
No, she certainly doesn't. And she's a fine singer anyway, so excellent. I'll put her in. I'll just put it in excellent for now, and we can sort of think if she moves up. Okay, but a song that we've already done a tier ranking on, but it is one of the greats, and that's One Step Beyond, Madness, number 7 in 1979. Shall I just put this in at top drawer?
Top drawer, neck and neck with Gangsters.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
We've talked about it.
Madness, isn't it? This is.
Yeah, we've talked about it, and we all we all love it. And
we couldn't put it anywhere else.
Can't put it anywhere else.
No.
I think there's going to be one or two like that there'll be no need to discuss. Just put it. Our next one, another single from 1979. This got to number 8, and it's The Selector again, and On My Radio.
I love this one. Not my favourite by them, but I love it nevertheless. We keep saying it. It's great, sort of bouncy, foot tapping, hand clapping, dance along music. I put it in excellent, probably just behind the beat.
Yeah, it's a great one, and I can remember when this came out, and Two Tone were getting a lot of attention at this time. And the Selector were one of those bands, the Selector beat Specials, Madness, and it's a great dance tune, isn't it? So it has to go into excellent. Not sure where I would put it. Maybe somewhere around sort of Gangsters, maybe a little bit above, maybe a little bit below, but I really I really don't know, but it's up there.
Yeah, I love this song. I love the on my radio. I think it's talk about two tone. You've got high and low as well. I think that is the bit that really gets you, isn't it? You don't expect that whoop there, do you?
No.
It is. It's an excellent song. I remember it on Top of the Pops, and very, very good song. It's excellent. Oh, where do we put it? I'll put it in there. It sort of hovers around that sort of area, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, another Bad Manners song now from 1980. Top 10 for them. Special Brew.
Again, I've seen them do this live. It's a good song, but I think it's an overplayed one. Yeah, it's excellent. I'd put it behind Lip Up Fatty, simply because Lip Up Fatty is a more of a quirky sort of fun tune. I'll tell you what, I really love the Rhoda Dakar one, so put it behind the Rhoda Dakar one in excellent. That's where I'd put it.
Right. Yeah. Overplayed. I'm not that keen, quite honestly. It doesn't quite do it for me, and I would put it in good rather than excellent, I think.
Yeah, for me, this one, when it come out, I loved it. But it seemed if anyone, there's 20 great ska two-tone songs, that's going to be on it. I mean, people say, oh, it's one of my favourite two-tone records. And when people say that, it's because that's what the masses like. And I agree with you, Mike. It's okay. Unfortunately, Nick, I can't put it in it. We can't put it in excellent because it's a good.
No. It's you put it where you want to.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think if it hadn't been overplayed, great. I loved it as a kid, but now I don't.
I know what you mean. When I hear it, I think, oh no, not again.
Yeah. Okay, we've got a beat song now, and it was a double A side debut, and the one we got this time is Full Stop Ranking.
Yeah, it's a good song. Good song. I don't think it's up there with the likes of Mirror in the Bathroom and that. I'd put it in the good.
Yeah.
Higher than Mantovani. I'd perhaps put it in second place in the good at the minute.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this was one that I chose to be on the list. And the reason I chose it is because I think it shows that the Beat were, going their own way a little bit, that it was a sound that they had that, the other two-tone bands didn't have, if that makes sense. You could
Yeah.
tell it was a Beat single. You could tell this tune came from them, and it wouldn't have come from any of the other two-tone bands. And it's a band I really love, so that's why I decided to put it in there. But I do agree that it's not their best by any means. I would have it borderline excellent to good.
Yeah, I would. You can tell it's the Beat from within 3 seconds of listening to it. It's the Beat. It's got that unique. It's not one of their best songs. There are far better ones on this list. And I think it is borderline good, excellent, but more a very good song and lower excellent. So I think we'll put it in the in the good for now, and then we can argue about it later. I'll put it at the top because I think it's hovering. It's one of them hovering singles again. Okay, what have we got next? Right, this is from 1979. Number 10 for the specials. A Message to You, Rudy.
Yeah, this is a cover version. Dandy Livingston. It's a good sort of typical sort of specials early song, and like a lot of two-tone ska revival stuff, there is a load of covers. But if it wasn't for the cover versions, half of us wouldn't have even known about the original sort of stuff. It's a good song. Another one you can dance to, not too vigorously. I'll put it in excellent, but whereabouts is debatable.
Right. Yeah. We talk about these tunes, and they're danceable, aren't they? That's the thing about it. And I've become sort of like over familiar with this one over the years, and it's kind of taken the edge off it a little bit for me. And it's still a pretty good tune here, but I would have it in good to excellent, I think.
Well, considering the specials are one of my favourite two-tone bands, I would put it in top drawer, but because I love this. I don't get tired of hitting A Message to Rudy, but I'm gonna put it in excellent, I think, at the bottom for now, because it is just
It's excellent. It's excellent, isn't it? But it's easy listening.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, what do we got next? Okay, this is this is the Easy Cats again. This is the other side of the single, Away. Didn't chart. The Swinging Cats.
This is better than the A side. I forget the lead singer's name. She's got a double-barreled surname, I think. Yeah, it's not a bad song. I wouldn't say it's what its two-tone sort of ska stuff is really about. I'd put it in the good, but then again, I'll perhaps just above Special Brew, perhaps.
Right. Yeah. Like you, Nick, I prefer this to Mantovani, but it's not really in the two-tone spirit, is it? It's more of a sort of 60s garage track, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's not to say that it's not, it's not a good track, because it is, and it's, it was nice to listen to, but I couldn't put it anywhere above good, I think. Better than average, definitely, but it's not excellent. It's good, but better than Mantovani.
Yeah, I agree. It is a better song. But I think, Nick, Mike, you did say, that 60s garage. I'm surprised it was on two-tone label, actually, when you think about it. I don't know if it was the right label for them. If there had been a different label, they might have had a hit with it. But yeah, I think it just goes in good, and I'll put it there. Okay, next one, we got a Body Snatchers. Single from 1980, got to number 50, Easy Life. Now, this is one of them. Are we going to do it on the studio version or the brilliant live version?
Yeah, I know what you mean. The studio version's okay, good, but not excellent. The live version's fantastic, especially if you watch the video of them doing it on Dance Craze.
Yeah.
The crowd involvement as well. Good, but below Special Brew. The live version would be up there in excellent. So it's totally
Yeah.
up to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Dance Craze is now my need to add to my collection, definitely.
I think we all do, don't we? Really?
I've watched the film, and it's superb, isn't it?
I thought you had it.
Brilliant. And yeah, if we were judging the live version, then I would put this in top drawer. If we're looking at the the studio version, the single version, it would be top of good or bottom of excellent, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think the definitive version of this is definitely the live. It blows. The studio version's a little bit ordinary.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's very ordinary. It's nothing special. It doesn't
it kind of plods along a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't think it. If it was the live version, it'd be in the top drawer without a doubt. But as a single on its own, number 50, it says it all really. And I can't put it in excellent. I think it's more of a just good, but a good, but not an excellent. So I'll put it at there for now. Okay, we got another Rhoda Dakar song, and it's a song off the version Go, and it's called Peace, Love and Understanding.
Another excellent effort by Rhoda. And I agree with Mike. She's bloody fantastic. Great with the body snatches. Excellent lead singer and a great sort of solo vocalist. Definitely an excellent song. Where would I put it? Probably ahead of Lip at Fatty, I think. Could be higher, but I'll go with the flow.
Yeah, I love this. One of my favourite Nick Lowe songs. I just think it's great. She does it justice. And again, if I had to choose between Nick Lowe and Rhoda singing this, I'd go for Rhoda Dakar. Everything she does is just brilliant, and she's still got it after all these years. She's still putting out some absolutely stonking stuff, isn't she?
Yeah, she's putting some of these youngsters to shame.
And yeah, I just love it, and it's got to go in excellent. I mean, it's knocking on the door of top drawer, I think. So in excellent somewhere quite high up.
Yeah, well, we'll put it there. There we go. I totally agree, because I'm not going to say too much on it. I just think it's an excellent song, and it is a better version than Nick's. As much as I love Nick's, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic song all round, but she just sings it with a little bit more finesse, I think. I said there'd be ones like this, so there's no need to debate some of it. That's just an excellent song. Okay, we're now going to have an album track from Madness's One Step Beyond, and it's their interpretation of Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake.
Yeah. I absolutely love, as an instrumental, I absolutely love this. The live version, there is a live version of them doing it at a gig in Paris, and while they're doing it, Chalky, one of their roadies, and Chas Smash are doing what they call nutty dancing in the background. It's a fantastic. I think it's a fantastic song live. I think it's a fantastic song as well, studio track. Not top draw, but definitely excellent. And I'd perhaps put it just behind Rhoda in second place. I think it's a great tune, great cover, live or studio.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember, buying the album, when it came out, and you got Swan Lake in there, and you think, what the hell is that doing there? What possessed them to to cover a bit of Tchaikovsky? But God, does it work, doesn't it? It really is quite infectious. And again, I'm with you, Nick. It's towards the top of excellent, definitely.
Yeah, Mike Barson on the piano really makes that song, doesn't he?
Yeah. I like the way they build it up. It starts off quite sort of, they're playing it straight, aren't they? The first sort of few bars, and then they kind of build it up, and it becomes a ska tune as it progresses.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I put this in because I absolutely love it. Apart from all the singles on it, this is probably my favourite track off that album. It's just, they put it in the Madness Machine and come up with a gem. Absolutely. And Tchaikovsky himself would be impressed what they've done to that. It's, I think it's their way. We'll do this. Oh no, we don't like it like this. Let's put it into ska, and then it comes like. I think it works perfectly, and it is excellent.
You go and hunt out the live version on YouTube with Chalky and Chas Smash doing their little dance. It really makes it for me. Yeah,
it's going in excellent. It's going behind Rhoda. Simple as. Okay, we're going to go back to the selector now from 1980. A single, Missing Words.
This is my favourite selector tune. Top drawer for me. Number 3. No more said.
Right, yeah. It's a lovely song, and I think vocally it's very good. And I don't really think it's quite top drawer though, Nick. Not for me. It's certainly an excellent song, but it doesn't quite do it for me in the way that it obviously does it for you, Nick. So I would say it was excellent.
Well, I'm going to side with Nick on this. I think it's a brilliant song. It's one of their best. And I think it should go in top drawer. It's one of them iconic two-tone songs. It really is.
I'm not going to argue.
No, I mean, the thing is, we all like the song. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But where we actually put it is a different thing. So we'll put it in there. Okay, what have we got next? Now, this is an album track from Bad Manners Looney Tunes album, and it's in a London Violence.
I always thought it was on the first album, but I'm probably wrong. I think this is a contender for their top number 1 tune.
It's a bit different.
It is. It's different. It's a different sort of topic. Top drawer, possibly. Definitely excellent. I'd perhaps put it number one or number two. Excellent, but it's a fantastic sort of driving, sort of ska beat type song.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, with their early singles, it was almost they seem to be being sort of marketed almost as a sort of novelty act, weren't they?
Yeah,
And
I know what you mean.
And behind that, there's some absolutely brilliant stuff. And this is probably their finest hour as far as I'm concerned. I absolutely love this track. And without hesitation, I would put it in top drawer.
Yeah. I thought it'd perhaps be bordering, but I'd be happy to see it top drawer any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of agree with you, Mike. There are certain bands that they're known more for their singles, but when you put an album track, a deep cut track, it really shows what this band was. And this is one of them tracks. It's better than any of the singles on Looney Tunes. And it's definitely top drawer for me. It's like, we know, like Slade and Sweet, we all know the singles, but you go and find a deep cut track on their albums and it blows you away. This is the same with Bad Manners. They didn't get the credit they deserve because outside the singles, they were brilliant. So it can go sit nicely in top drawer, I think. Okay, another single from 1980, top number 4 for the beat, and it's Mirror in the Bathroom.
Absolutely fantastic song by the beat. Dave Wakeling, he wrote most of the stuff, and no doubt he probably wrote this one as well. I think Rankin Roger had a bit of input into some of the songwriting, but Dave Wakeling was the main one. One of those sort of popular tunes you kind of hoped you'd hear on Top of the Pops, or you'd look to sort of see if they were going to be on one of the kids' shows on Saturday morning or whatever, It's got to be an excellent, got to be. But where, I don't know.
Right. I think it's better than that, Nick. This is my favourite single by them.
Oh yeah.
It's just, it's just great, and it's a sort of, the subject matter is just sort of, you can kind of relate to it, can't you? You're staring at yourself in the mirror in the bathroom. And it's just, it just does it for me. And I've got this down as top drawer.
Well,
again, I'd be happy. I'd be happy for that.
Yeah, it's my favourite beat single as well. It's just, again, it's one of those songs, and when this come out, you listen to the words, and I was 12, 13, relate to it big time, and that's why I love it. It's just a song for a generation, that is. And it's going in top drawer. It's simple as it's okay. It's Mike and my favourite beat single, so it deserves to be up there. And I know for the specials and the rat race. You're happy with that, aren't you? Really?
Yeah. It's a great sort of. I don't know. I suppose you could call it a typical special song. But I wouldn't. Again, excellent. I wouldn't. I don't think it's as good as Rhoda Dakar. It's not as good as Swan Lake. What's the one behind it? I can't see too clearly.
Swan Lake. You've got Tears of a Clown and On My Radio, and then The Prince. Then Selector.
I'd put it behind The Prince. personally. It's good, excellent, not top drawer.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of my favourite sort of early specials songs, but it's certainly not top drawer, but it deserves to be up there somewhere, and yeah, somewhere in excellent, I think. Not sure quite where it should be.
Yeah, well, I put it in there for now because I agree. It's one of mine, but it's not top drawer. It is an excellent track, so that's why I put it straight in there, because I had roughly knew where that was going in my mind, but you two sort of confirmed that. Okay, we've got a cover of that appeared on the Dance Craze album soundtrack, and it's a cover of Desmond Decker's Shantytown 007.
This is my absolute favourite of the Body Snatchers, this cover. And I've been lucky enough to see the great man do it live at the Isle of Wight Scooter Rally back in 1985. Absolutely love it. It's another one of those great bouncy, jumping up and down, dancing tunes off that album. Top drawer, possibly the live version.
Yeah, I think it's top drawer as well, Nick. Yeah, one of my all-time favourites as well. You know, like you say, you know, it's a great tune from Desmond Decker, but they really do it justice. You know, particularly, you know, this live version of it, absolutely brilliant. So, without any hesitation, I would put this in top drawer.
Yep, totally agree. I can't say any more about it.
We've got him well trained.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my highlights of that video. That is, I mean, I love Desmond Decker's version, but that just, Okay, we're now going to another song from Rhoda Dakar, a single, and her beautiful version of What a Wonderful World.
Top drawer, move on.
Yeah. I would, you know, I was starting to get a bit carried away when I was, you know, providing my selections for this video. There could have been a dozen Rhoda Dakar tunes in here, and this is absolutely brilliant. And I love the video. And when we were talking about the Morrissey cover, you said, Nick, you know, she's not prancing around on stage with flowers, but in the video to this, she's dancing around Brixton Market, giving flowers to the locals. And I think it's a lovely video, and it's a fantastic version, and it's top drawer.
Well, it's my favourite track off that album. Mike and I were talking before you came on, Nick. She just does it justice. She doesn't, and she honours the great man himself. So
I agree. She's bloody fantastic. I'd love to see her live. I really would.
Yeah, so she's going in top. That one's going in top drawer without a doubt. Okay, we're now going to a Madness song. Now, this is from One Step Beyond, but I found out they released it as a single in Canada, and it's Bed and Breakfast Man.
This isn't a bad song by them, to be honest. Quite a good video that goes with it, although we're not sort of talking about the video. I think excellent's going to be overcrowded. I'd put it in there somewhere, perhaps down the lower end of the. I think it's a bit better than Lip Up Fatty, but then I love Madness, so I'm being biased. But yeah,
Yeah, the reason that I wanted this one to go in there is because we did the ranking of Madness singles, and of course this wasn't a UK single, was it?
No.
No.
And I just love it. It's one of my favourite tracks off the debut, and it goes in excellent.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't release this as in the UK, because it is a great tune. So yeah, I think it should go in excellent as well, without a doubt. Okay, what have we got next? What are we going to? We're going to the Selector, and track off the title track off their 1980 album, Too Much Pressure.
Great sort of driving, dancing beat to this. Pauline Black, she's fantastic. Another great female, but her and Rhoda, the queens of two-tone.
Yeah.
Again, excellent. It's getting a bit overcrowded. It's got to go in there, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's excellent. Yeah. What more can I say?
Excellent track from an excellent album. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. We're all right.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to have an afternoon of listening to two-tone today.
Okay, our next one is Bad Manners. It was a single, number 10 in 1981, Walking in the Sunshine.
More sort of on the reggae-ish sort of side of it all. If Inner London Violence is number one, I'd have this up there with it myself, because I absolutely love the song. Again, excellent.
Right. Doesn't quite do it for me, Nick.
Oh,
I know. It's not bad, because there's nothing here is bad, but compared to the other stuff we've been talking about, I don't think it's quite up there for me, and I would put it somewhere in good, probably at the top of good.
Yeah, I always found this a little bit too safe.
yeah, it's sort of standard, isn't it?
Yeah, it was it wasn't groundbreaking. I always thought this was a bit of a filler song. I like it, but unlike with Mike, it's not their best. There are certainly better songs off that album, and that's not one of them. But I'll put it in there. There we go. Okay, up next, this was a specials, and it was the B-side of Stereotype, and it's International Jet Set. Came out in 1980. The song got to number 6, Stereotype, in the charts.
Stereotype's a good song, decent song. International Jet Set, not for me, I'm afraid. It's that kind of it's different. Gary Dammers was getting a bit experimental, but it's not for me. Good. Don't know. I'd put it in average, to be honest.
Yeah, it's my least favourite of what we've discussed so far. My objection to it is that it drags on a bit, and it doesn't really go anywhere. It's quite a long track, isn't it?
Yeah,
and it never gets going. You expect, suddenly it would sort of spring into life, and it never does. And no, I can't be doing with it.
This was when Jerry Dammers was getting a bit experimental, and this was like kind of the beginning of the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not the specials, is it?
No,
If you know what I mean. Yeah,
never.
I'm with you, Nick. I think it's average at best.
Neville Staples said he was getting a bit sort of Muzak, trying to take two-tone in a different way, and he couldn't understand it.
Mm.
And like I say, they were already sort of getting on each other's nerves, living out of each other's pockets. And this is one of the straws that eventually broke the camel's back.
Right.
I quite like it, but but yeah, I think it's the first one we've all sort of. I mean, I'd put it. I wouldn't say it's brilliant. Top drawer excellent, it's good, but there's two averages, so I'll put it in average. I don't mind.
It's not them.
No,
it's not what you come to expect from them.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got another B-side now. This was the B-side to Lip Up Fatty from Bad Manners, and it is Night Buster Dalston.
This is the sort of song I think you should have at the very start of a gig. They're playing this song, and then at the end, bang, Buster comes on stage, and then they start getting into it. I don't think it's any more than that, really. It's an opener.
Yeah. I'd not really thought about it like that, but I think you're right, Nick. I love the title of the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think the title offers a little bit more than you actually get in the end, and I do like it. I do like it, and it's good to excellent, I think.
I like it. I go down the same route as Nick. It's one of the. I'm sure they wrote it purposely so they could play it as to go onto the stage with it. It's certainly that sort of thing. And I think it's any band that wants to go onto some music onto stage. That's it. That is perfectly written for that. And that's why I'll put it in. I think it's just one of those tracks like that. And it's excellent to good, but I think we'll go with in there somewhere. Okay, what do we got next? Another beat song from 1980. Too Nice to Talk To. Got to number 7.
I love this one. This is one of my favourite by the Beats. One thing that's not been mentioned with these beat tunes is Saxa on the saxophone.
Mm.
It's not as hard hitting as Lee Thompson, but he on the beat tunes, he kind of knows when you've got to blow the damn thing a bit hard and when it's got to be a bit mellow and that. And with a lot of these beat songs, I think his saxophone playing's been excellent. And I love this song. Again, excellent for me. But it's just getting heavily overcrowded up in there, as I expected it would be.
Yeah. But yes, I don't think it'll be the last one to go into excellent, will it? And it really deserves to be there. You know, one of their best singles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. It's excellent.
Yeah, I can't. It's up there. It's definitely top 10 beat singles of all time. So we'll put it in somewhere there. That'll do for now. Right. Up next. Brilliant song by the Specials. Touched Too Much Too Young.
Yeah, again, based on another song called Birth Control. For me, well, the whole EP is top drawer. But a lot of this two-tone stuff is so much better heard live than the studio singles. At the very top drawer, joint number 2, I'd put it.
Yeah. One of my all-time favourite, not just specials, but all-time favourite two-tone tracks. I just love it, and it's a live track, isn't it? It's a track to play live, and I've actually seen them play this live.
Oh wow!
When they were touring the debut album, saw them at Lancaster University, and they were brilliant. Yeah, you know, they just blew me away, and yeah, this is a brilliant tune, and it's top drawer, and it's towards the top of top drawer as well.
It is, and that's where it's going. I think I love the live version of it. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay, we're going back to the selector and an album track from the Too Much Pressure, and it's My Collie, Not a Dog.
Not my favourite tune by the selector, but it's something a bit different, quirky, bouncy, dancey. I think we know what collie is, don't we?
Yeah.
It's not the hairy thing with 4 legs.
Yeah.
I'm not overly mad on it, but it is a decent tune. I'd perhaps put it in good.
Yeah. I mean, I chose this one not because it's an absolute favourite track, but because it makes me laugh, you know. Because yes, Collie, not my dog. Collie it's something altogether different, isn't it?
It's,
you know, and it's stuff you purchase from the Collie man.
Yeah, cauliflower.
And yeah. And I do like it, and they're sort of they're kind of straying into Millie's My Boy Lollipop as well, aren't they? With this,
that's right. Yeah.
You know, and I just think it's quirky, and that's the only reason I really put it in. But to be honest, I'd say it's good.
Yeah, I tend to agree. It's a fun track, isn't it? Bit of light relief on the album. It's definitely a good track. It's very humorous, and I think it relates to the time it came out as well. So yeah, it can go in good. Okay, we have now got a track off a Beat album, What Happened, and it's Get a Job.
This is an okay one for me. It's not my favourite Beat album, but it's not my worst one either. I'd be inclined to put it in good.
Yeah. This was another one that I chose, and I chose it because it's of its time. You know, there was a whole sort of youth unemployment problem. You know, in the sort of late 70s, early 80s, and you know there was Margaret Thatcher's Youth Opportunities Programme, and you know Norman Tebbit telling you to get on your bike and find a job. And you know, Britain was going to the dogs, and I think they kind of sum it up a bit with this with this tune, and I think it's pretty good, good to excellent for me.
Yeah, I mean the song does set the mood of the time. It's an okay song. I wouldn't say it's top draw beat, but it's a song that they thought about, and everyone sort of can relate to it. So yeah, I think it's a good song. So I'll just pop it in the good ones. There we go.
I think
Right.
Rankin Roger was the most sort of political out of him and Dave Wakeling.
Mm.
I think Dave Wakeling was more into the music and the fun element.
Yeah. So we got an album track from the debut Specials album, Long Shot, Kick the Bucket.
I love the album version, but I much prefer the live version, which I sent a link to you.
Yeah, I agree. It's a much better.
And Jerry Dammer's keyboard solo is worth the admission price alone. Fantastic. Again, which do you go with? The album version's good. Live version better. If you excellent again. Bordering the live version, top drawer. Just love it.
Yeah, it's a great song, and I remember when the Specials album came out, when Madness's debut came out. There were lots of sort of covers on there, and there were lots of sort of tributes to music, and I had no idea. That this was, a tribute to sort of other music. But this was a tune that I did actually know already, and it's great. It's about a horse race, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about a horse. Yeah, South African, I think.
Yeah, and the horse drops dead, and you've got all your money on it. Yeah, I love it. I think it's excellent.
Yeah, I like the lyrics, and as once again delivered just fantastically.
It's a cover version again as well.
Yeah, it's a cover. They know how to do, and this is excellent. It's going in excellent without a doubt. Okay, we're going to go back to the beat now, and we're going to go back to the What Happened album and French Toast, Soul Trop Chaud.
I'm not keen on this. It's different, it's quirky, it's calypso, isn't it?
Yeah.
For me, it's an album track. Perhaps filler. Is that being a bit cruel?
Yeah.
Like I say, different, quirky, but it's an album track for me. Nothing more, nothing less.
Right. So where would you with it then?
The lower end of good, because it's something different, I suppose.
Yeah. I think this is great, but you're right. It's not. It's not ska, is it? It's calypso, no. And I think that's why I like it, because it's something a little bit different.
It's music.
I'll put it good to excellent, Nick.
I'm not a big fan of this either. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, what's wrong with you? Come on.
It comes across as, we need another track. Let's do something different. It's good what they've done to it. I know it's it, but I wouldn't put it up there as a classic beat. So I think it's just a good song.
Okay.
Yeah, put it in good. We'll sort out where. Okay, we're nearly there now. So our next one is going back to the Specials live EP and their rendition of a great war movie theme. Anyway, The Guns of Navarone.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favourite sort of two-tone ska revival tunes of all time. Again, great vibe, great tune. Rico on trombone, Dick Cuffle on trumpet, or is it cornet? I don't know. I can never tell the difference. Fantastic. And Neville Staple doing his thing, chucking in any old lyrics and mumbo jumbo. It's fabulous. Fabulous toe tapping, dancing, jumping up and down tune.
Yeah.
Excellent. No, sorry, top drawer for me.
Yeah.
But I'm just being biased.
One of those tunes, isn't it? There's
Yeah.
just something about it. You know, you can't not dance to it. It's top drawer.
Yeah.
I mean, we all talk about Terry Hall and that. But nobody really mentions Rico on the trombone and Dick Cuffle next to him. They're just a big part of the band as the rest of them.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Top drawer, one of my favorite war movies, one of my favorite theme tunes anyway. And when the Specials did it, it just was icing on the cake, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's a cover version as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's an absolutely brilliant song, a brilliant movie as well. So we've got another Specials now from the debut album, Does It Make It All Right?
Yeah, it's a good album track. I quite like it, but I wouldn't say it's really up there. Again, excellent, looking rather overcrowded. I think it's an excellent tune, but not top drawer.
Yeah, it's more reggae than ska, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I love this, and again, I think it kind of sums up what Two Tone is all about. You know, there was a lot of really nasty, you know, political racist violence, you know, in the UK, you know, back in the 70s and early 80s, and you've got this band made up of you know, black and white musicians, and you know, that's what they were all about. And I think, you know, this is a song that, you know, speaks to the times, and I'd put it in excellent.
Yeah,
I think there's better songs on that album than this one, which we haven't picked. But yeah, it's a good tune.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent tune, you know, and it just sort of, they're trying to unify people in music, and that was great for that time. So yeah, it's definitely going in excellent. Okay, the next one is from The Beat, a single from 1982, got to number 45, and it's Jeanette.
Yeah, it's not a bad song. Not their best. I think there's better by them, which we haven't chosen. I think it's better. It's better than good. Again, excellent. Is rather crowded. I'd put it in the excellent.
Yeah. For me, it's good to excellent. There are better tunes, but I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I had real difficulty sort of narrowing it down, my selection down to, you know, my favourites. And I think if I wrote the list out again, there'll probably be stuff in there that you know, didn't make the cut first time. It was very, very difficult to narrow this down. But I think this is good to excellent anyway.
Yeah, I think it's good to excellent as well. It's one of the hardest lists I think we've ever done. But that shows the quality of the music. Is it excellent? I don't think I don't think it's bordering excellent good, and I think I favour it more as good than excellent. So what about if I put it at the top of good?
Yeah, that'll do for now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we've got 2 left, and they're both special songs. Another one from their debut album, and it's Up to You.
Yeah, not a bad song. Where would I put it though? I think there's better songs on the album. Again, that we haven't picked. Bordering on good to the bottom end of excellent. That's where I'd put it.
Yeah. It's a decent album track, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
I think there's better.
no more than that. Yeah. Good to excellent. More good than excellent, I'd say.
Yeah, it was a tough one, putting this together, wasn't it? It's a song I like, but there are better ones. But again, I could make another list, and there'll be other ones. I think it's borderline good to excellent. It's in here somewhere. I think I'll put it there. Okay, last one. I think I know where this one will go. 1981, number 1 single, Ghost Town.
Very poor. No, not really. You know where it's going to go.
Yeah,
it's their masterpiece, isn't it? Is it Magnus Opus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Top draw.
Yeah. It's right up there. This could be number 1, I think. Absolutely brilliant. Like you say, Nick, it's their magnum opus, isn't it? It's a tune that they're probably best known for, and quite right.
Yeah.
Top draw.
Yeah, top draw. I reckon it is the best 2-tone revival ska song ever. With
it's not like any of the others, really, though, is it? To be honest.
Yeah,
but it's so different. It's brilliant.
Yeah, that they've managed to get that sort of 1950s horror film sort of feel to it, haven't they?
Yes, the keyboard work.
Yeah.
The keyboard work.
It's brilliant.
That keyboard work is the pinnacle of that song. It's the thing that goes out, and it is backed up by a fantastic video.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was number 1 from the minute you heard it. When it first heard it, and I thought, that's going to get to number 1, and it did. So there we go. It's been a long one, but now we're coming to think of it, we could sit here for hours and still not get the list right. So I think just keep them as they are, because there's not much original paper between a lot of these songs. So you've got in the top drawer, we've got the Ghost Town Gangsters, Too Much Too Young, got Madness, I think it's Swan Lake, Missing Words, Bad Manners, because they're all the covers are the same. It's hard to read them now.
I think there's quite a good mix in the top drawer.
Everyone's represented, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah. That top drawer it's got the classic bands. They're all in there.
Yeah.
Okay, there's not a Body Snatchers song, but
Road is in there.
Road is in there representing them, and we've got the Dance Craze, which is one of the best live 2-tone albums. Anyway, it's been a long one, but a real pleasure one. And there's some bloopers in there, so look out for them at Christmas. Nick's had some technical problems today, but they're all going in. at the end of the year. So thank you very much, guys. I've really enjoyed this. And we'll see you all hopefully on Thursday.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.